Alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I pray you're well. I pray this video finds you in good health and in good faith. Now, as I was saying, we have a great project here which helps purify water in developing countries, and specifically we are going into Pakistan. So we are going into the water purification market and we're going to target our native country of Pakistan. Now, to understand the landscape in Pakistan, first of all, this is a golden opportunity for anyone who wishes to join the project. A country of 200 million people who, up to some estimates, 80% of the population does not have access to clean drinking water. Now, that's a big number, that's a considerable number, and even from our day-to-day life, this shortage does not just hit the lower class, this also hits the middle income and even the very high-end income families. Now the issue is endemic, so we hear every single day articles coming in from even within Pakistan, within government institutions of the country, that there is a dire problem within water purification and leading to high rates of hospitalization, primarily from waterborne diseases. Now, how are we going to enter the market? Just a brief overview of water purification systems in general. When it comes to highly populated cities, megapolises like Karachi or even Riyadh or Jeddah, we see that the government invests heavily, like millions of dollars, in water purification systems on the industrial level. So these are huge plants, they require millions of dollars of investment and a long-term strategy. Now, we've noticed, especially in the case of Pakistan, that very often these projects do not respond to the needs of the people. Very often, the people at the lower level of the income scale, or even middle income families, have to resort to bottled water through international players like Nestle and the like. Now, what we propose is affordable, cost-effective, and mobile solutions. So, Swiss Freshwater is the name of technology that we are bringing into Pakistan. This is a company based not too far away from Geneva, which has been developing mobile purification systems for the past roughly 10-15 years. And they have a proof of concept in Africa. They are already there, they're already on the ground, responding to hundreds of thousands of people and their water needs. Now, our idea is that we're going to do a pilot project in Pakistan, and the time scale of this project is between 3 to 6 months. In the next 6 months, we have installed roughly 10 machines, and we're looking to scale up from there to a countrywide level. The advantages of this project. Now, what we have seen with this technology is that it's cost effective. At roughly $15,000 per machine, which weighs only 80 kilograms, is the same size of a mini fridge, and has an output capacity of 4,000 liters per day. Now, that's quite a figure, that's quite a lot of output for such a small machine and at this price. Of course, the incredible thing about this technology is that it is able to purify up to 4,000 liters of water, but any type of water. Now, here's the advantage. We have 3 levels of purification in this machine. The first level is what we call heavy metal purification. So in the industrialized society in which we live, we have large-scale mining, we have copper, metal, gold, zinc, all of these industrial scale mining activities which occur. And obviously, because there aren't proper procedures to ensure that underground resources, underground aquifers and aquaphoretics don't get damaged, a lot of these activities contaminate underground resources. So the average person in, let's say, Islamabad, which is the capital of Pakistan, they will, drill 300 to 400 feet underground, and what this will cause is a type of bore that they call this a bore. Now, it's a great solution, of course, for individual households, but we've noticed many a times that this water is actually not drinkable. It's not potable water. It can be used for, let's say, cooking, cleaning, washing, all of those, but because there's a risk, so there's 2 risks. Of course, number 1 is that it's contaminated with salt, right? So underground water can be contaminated with salt. And the other risk is that it's contaminated with bacteria. So unfortunately, due to practices of hygiene, sanitary practices, sanitation is not always up to the level that it is in industrialized economies. So we have underground resources which are contaminated with poor sanitation practices, which means that people do get sick from drinking this water. We've seen it, we've heard it firsthand, and our machine provides a solution for this. The solution is, of course, that our machine not only filters out bacteria, so typhoid, cholera, not only filters out heavy metals, so zinc, copper, gold, all these heavy metals, but it also filters out what we call less than 7 grams of salt per liter. So sea salt is more than that, but when you have river systems, when you have aquatic systems, the salt content is not that high, so the water isn't that hard. And this is a great advantage with this machine, that we are looking at 3 levels of filtration. We have salt, less than 7 grams of salt per liter. We have bacteria, so typhoid, cholera, the usual, typhoid is a huge thing. Recently, the United States government agency published an article, published a warning, travel warning to citizens traveling to Pakistan that they should avoid all water that's coming from non-bottled sources. So, another advantage for big multinationals. But it is a warning, it is a travel warning. You can see it, it's out there. And so this machine will filter out bacteria, heavy metals, and salt. Now, another advantage is decentralization. So each of these machines operates on an independent level. They do not require centralization, they do not require heavy maintenance. They can be maintained through basic training and education, through basic training of staff. It can be easily adaptable, easily mobile, and straight away you can start without any problem. Now, here's the catch. So we are looking at a project that will last roughly 6 months. We're looking to implement 10 machines in a pilot project from which we hope to scale. Now, this is just a basic information, basic introduction about the project, and we are looking forward to developing our resources, developing our team, and looking forward to giving you the best value that the market has to offer. And of course, doing a public a great service at the end of the day. So here we are, Swiss Alpine assets. We're looking forward to start our business projects in Pakistan. Inshallah. Speak to you soon. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.